everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Now today's video ostensibly is us ogling over lots of lovely silver and gold that have been purchased by other people. What better content can you want than that here on YouTube? Now if you're not in the know, these silver, gold and platinum items you see laying out on the table here are not mine. I wish all of them were. Some of them are, but not all of them. They are part of the European Mint group order that we arranged via the Silver Forum. If you want to find out a little bit more about it, I suggest you start with the first video, the unboxing that I did last Wednesday. That'll be your best place to start. Now in today's video we're going to do a kind of tour de force of what people have been buying, and normally what we would do is have as much of we've got here on frame and we'd squeeze it all together, get it all mushed in. Usually ends up completely unarranging the piles once again that Mrs. Backyard Bullion has so painstakingly arranged for me to make sure that everything's here. So I thought instead of doing that and having a bit of an unorganized overview and look, we'd do a bit of a behind the scenes look, because our kitchen table ends up being completely covered in silver and gold when we do these orders. And this is a relatively small one. We have had bigger orders in the past. So I thought it would be interesting for you guys to see a little bit more about what people have actually been buying in some semblance of order rather than just a big mushed pile of silver and gold here on the table. So without further ado, let's dive in. Now one of the most popular items, well actually I should say popular mints, is the Royal Mint. As has always been with these group orders, we always get Royal Mint very well represented. There's obviously capital gains tax reasons for that, but also the Queen's Beasts are a big factor to play. You know, they are the premier coin series in my eyes at the moment to collect, and loads of people are still grabbing them and picking those up. The 10 ounces are always very well represented. We've got 6 of these lovely big chunky Yales, the pox-ridden goat as Mrs. Backyard Bullion calls it. She actually really quite likes it, and it's quite endearing for me. I quite like that. I kind of like to think that I'm the pox-ridden goat and she likes it because she likes me. But anyway, those are very well represented. The Falcon is a little bit of a backdater. It was the I think the one that recently before the Falcon, before the Yale. So that's a very cool one. I like the Falcon of the Plantagenets. That's a really nice one. And then to round out the Royal Mint, to have a nice 120 ounces of 10 ounce Royal Mint silver, we've got some of the Valiants, which are really very cool indeed. Now not only have the 10 ounce Queen's Beast been popular from the Royal Mint, but also our sort of bog standard coin, like for you guys in the US, the Eagle. We have the Britannia, so just the 2020 Britannia, classic Britannia in herself. There's about 70 odd 1 ounce silver Britannias here, so Royal Mint very well represented. Well, what's I think most interesting about this order is that yes, you've got your bog standard coins there, you've got your bog standard bullion, which to be honest was purchased by a lot of people quite a while ago. It was more purchased, those kind of items were more purchased before everything kicked off and we had to just basically sit back and wait for them to arrive from the Royal Mint. But what has been really popular this year this time, are lots of different coins coming out from different, again, I don't really know, I haven't got all of the facts and figures. I will try and do some In Focus Fridays and have all of the actual mints and mintages and all of that jazz. But these kind of coins from Niue, I think they're from Niue, and the Tokelau, you know, these are very popular, and there's kind of a reason for that. First up, for a while these were the cheapest silver coins that you could purchase out on the European Mint, but also premium coins generally I think have been very popular in the last couple of weeks and months, certainly for us here in the United Kingdom, but I think generally around the world people have understood that at the moment the cheap bullion coins, the Britannias, the Eagles, the the Philharmonics, just the bog standard stuff that's nothing special, those have actually become quite expensive, and if you just spend a little bit more you're going to get a much nicer coin for your money, like this Equilibrium Butterfly. I absolutely love this, really cool. I think from memory this was a coin that I've got one upstairs in my forever box because it was gifted to me by Rob6 as a In Focus Friday cannon fodder coin. Absolutely love it, it's really very cool indeed. So yeah, the point is though that people I think are waking up to the fact that premium silver coins right now represent a little bit of a better buy than your bog standard bullion. So we do have quite the array across loads of different mints of different kind of what I'd call premium silver coins, so collectible silvers. These little 1/2 ounce lunar rats are very, very pretty as well. Now these I'm not going to necessarily say are in that high premium category, but they do carry a little bit of a premium, being half-ounce coins as well as the Lunar series. So, you know, it's very popular. Lots and lots of things different things being gotten here. A big tray of 2016 pandas. Yeah, 2016 pandas. Lovely stuff. I really do. The presentation of the pandas in trays is something special to behold, I have to say. Like, if you have a tube, a roll of coins like these Britannias, you can't see them, you can't enjoy them, you can't actually get to have them on display. But with these trays of pandas, I absolutely love them. They look great and very pretty coins indeed. So yeah, premiums definitely are things that people have been buying. And that's self-evident, as you can see here with all of these different ones. Other things that I like to see are, so basically we've just got some really oddball things that I never thought I'd see here on the channel. You know, these are the 5-ounce America the Beautiful rounds. Now actually we've got some duplicates here, so if I put the duplicates down there's less chance of me dropping them, which would be an absolute disaster. So we have got 3 different types here. We've got the American Samoa National Park, we've got the San Antonio Missions, and the American Memorial Park, and these will probably be featured on In Focus Friday at some point in the near future, and we'll learn a little bit more in detail about them. But these are things that I thought I would never actually see on these group orders, but these arbitrary, I'm going to say arbitrary items, I don't mean that in a sort of derogatory way, because these are not commonly available in the UK or even in the EU. So to be able to actually see them and actually unbox them is quite interesting, and for them to come up for sale. And again, premium items are becoming more appealable for people, which I think is really interesting. Now, you talk about premiums and you cannot ignore the elephant in the room. I wonder if any of you have spotted the elephant in the room already. Well, I probably guess you have, because there's a big chunky 1-ounce platinum elephant here. Now, premiums on platinum are very, very high. They were high before everything kicked off in the world, and they are higher now that things are Pete Tong, I think is an old phrase from England. So basically, elephant platinum, I like it. I think it's really good, but platinum right now just seems so high over premium. It's just not for me. I've got some platinum, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Now this is one of the big 5, I think. So I did actually feature some of the silver proofs in those kind of nice carded things on a previous group order, and this is a platinum version, 1-ounce platinum. I will be showing this, and well, I will have shown this already on an In Focus Friday that just went by. So if you want to find out a little bit more about that and just see it in more detail, then you can. Now, as well as platinum, you'll see there's a gold coin here, and there's also a Pamp gold bar, and there's also 2 little tiny Canadian maple 1-gram coins. So we've got some gold represented, quite a lot of gold actually, compared with what we normally would get from the European Mint. And again, this is down to the fact that there are issues with dealers in different countries all around the world, and in the UK for a certain time a lot of dealers weren't taking orders, and any orders or any coins that they did have in stock were a very high premium. Certainly, you know, the European Mint has had, you know, they've got premiums as well, I'm not going to lie, but they've got quite good deals on a lot of good coins at the moment, especially new coins out there. So gold from the European Mint might sound like a little bit of an oddball for some people, but actually it seems to be quite a good opportunity for some. Depends on the exchange rate and depends on what you're looking to purchase. So there is just a huge sea of different options that are available from loads of different dealers all around the world, and the times that we live in right now are interesting. One thing that is for sure, and that we can see from all of these orders, is that people still love silver, and love silver perhaps more than gold, certainly from European Mint and various other dealers in Europe as well. So lots of interesting stuff being bought. I wish I could go through every single coin in detail, but we just simply don't have the time. There's just so many. I mean, let's just have a very brief look at a few others whilst we finish up by saying that the European Mint group orders will be returning. So at the moment they are not open, they are not live, you cannot go and join in, but we are looking to open them up over the course of the next couple of weeks. We don't exactly know when that's going to be, but we will communicate that out through the Silver Forum. I suspect I'll also make a video here on YouTube about them. But you know, there's still a lot of demand for silver, even at high premiums, and there are people who are looking to purchase silver you know, as much as they can right now. And if getting it from the European Mint works out at the best price for people, then that is what people are going to want to buy. So lots of very cool things here. I really wish I could show more, but we have run out of time. So thank you all for watching. In fact, actually, there's one last thing, and I did feature these on the In Focus Friday episode on Friday as well. If you haven't seen them, God, whoever ordered these are lucky, lucky people, because, well, I think it's one person, because they ordered random year kookaburras, and they only bloody got the anniversary edition, which is like high relief, really, really cool. So yeah, a little bit dinged and scratched up, but they're very, very pretty indeed. Now, if you want to go see the unboxing video, the original unboxing video, then make sure you head over to that video. There's a link down in the description below. Go and check it out. And if you want to see the In Focus Friday, where we showed a few different little pieces of what people have been ordering, then I'll put a link to that in the description as well. Otherwise, thank you one and all for watching, and thank you. I want to put a personal thank you in here at the end, whilst we just scan over the table once more time to look at all the wondrous silver. I just want to say a personal thank you to a couple of people, not things. First up, everybody who's involved in these group orders on the Silver Forum for being so patient, because of course with the world the way it is, there was a lot of delays. We didn't exactly know when things were going to happen, and finally when it did, everybody was very, very good about the whole situation. So thank you, and really, really appreciate that. It makes our lives a lot easier. And secondly, I want to just quickly thank the European Mint for continuing to work with us on these group orders, and it helps our channel immeasurably, being able to have this kind of cool content to share with all of you guys. So a big thank you to them, and all of their hard work as well for arranging and organising and packaging. And you know, it's not easy having 35, 40 different people's orders and trying to combine them all into one parcel and making sure everything's correct. And really, really value their time and work and energy that goes into it, especially with the way that the world is right now. So thank you to them. And lastly, a big thank you to Mrs. Backyard Bullion, who helps so much with these orders in the prep work, and also then the packaging and all of the arranging and organising and making sure everything's there. So a big thank you to her as well. That's it from us. Thank you for watching. I want to put my usual shout out in at the end of this video for all of the health and key workers out there. Thank you for all of your hard work keeping us happy, healthy, safe and fed. Otherwise, that's it from us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.